Hey everyone, hey brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, I love you guys. I do not love deceivers. I hate deceivers. And when I say that, I love them enough to want them to be saved and go to heaven. I don't hate them like hate their guts or anything, but I don't like deception and lies and liars and deceivers, that kind of thing. I've done a couple videos about Billy Carson. He is a new age deceiver and he deserves to be exposed. And lately, he's been in the news, I guess you could say. Wes Huff, a Christian, debates Billy Carson. I'm going to watch this tonight. I haven't actually watched it, but here's Wes Huff, a Christian, and he says, Billy Carson lost to me in a debate and is now suing me. What a loser. What an absolute sore loser. And there's a bunch of videos about this. So I'm going to watch that later. I'm going to watch that debate. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm aware of Billy Carson. And he is an absolute new age deceiver, and he's Antichrist. Let's look at some pictures that he puts out to the world. I'm not making these up. It's what he puts out, and this is my free speech, and this is my opinion on what Billy Carson is doing. I'm allowed to have that. Aren't we allowed to have that? Everyone gets sued for having an opinion for some reason. Billy Carson is a loser and a sore loser, and he's on his way to hell unless he repents and finds Jesus. So who is Billy Carson? He's a new ager that has that has a company and a website, Forbidden Knowledge. Yes, that's always a good thing. The secret, the occult, forbidden knowledge, always a good thing. Not suspicious or anything like that. Hey, and I'm being very sarcastic. It's totally suspicious. Look at him. Look at him in his gay sunglasses and pulling on his tie. Become a part owner of Forbidden Knowledge Incorporated. Billy Carson. No thanks, Billy Carson. And there's the Eye of Horus down here. The Eye of Horus is the Eye of Satan. Oh, we can trust him. Here it is again. Forbidden Knowledge. Oh, he has 700,000 followers? Who gives a bluff? Who cares? Who cares? There's so many people deceived in this world. Are you joking? Just because people follow you doesn't mean you're important, doesn't mean you have things figured out. In fact, the opposite. I find the more followers someone has, the more they're sold out, and the more people follow them blindly just because they're popular for some reason. Forbidden Knowledge, 4BK, Forbidden Knowledge, and the Eye of Satan again. Knowledge TV, right? If you put knowledge a bunch of things, it must mean you're telling the truth. You're not deceiving people to hell or anything. Billy Carson, Journey to an Awakened Life. Yes, he's woke. Give me a break. Give me an absolute break. Billy Carson, if you're watching this, you are a fool and a deceiver on your way to hell. How about you humble yourself and wake up instead of being woke? There's a difference between being awake and being woke. You're woke, Billy Carson, and that is Antichrist. If God, Jesus Christ, opens your eyes, then maybe you'll have some knowledge and have the fear of God in your life and be humbled. Billy Carson, you're not humble at all. It's embarrassing. Oh, he's way out in outer space. That totally exists, right? Thousands and thousands of Christians debunk outer space, and we live on a flat, motionless, domed with the firmament that God made Earth. Nope, that doesn't happen, right? Even though that's reality for everyone. Billy Carson's way out in outer space, and he's meditating. That's a good thing. Blueprint for God power? What a loser. Could you be more fully yourself? Blueprint for God power with Dr. Sirius? It's just a joke. Them, the world. How can you retain so much information, Billy Carson? Me, Billy Carson. I dedicated my life to research and investigation, and I wear really gay sunglasses, and I'm Antichrist, and don't have any real answers. I'm just making money off you. Oh, but he knows about UAPs, UFOs, and aliens, right? Aliens are demons and fallen angels. They do not come from outer space like Billy Carson, way out in outer space. There's no outer space. They do not come from a distant planet or anything else like that. It's last days deception for Christians. Oh, he's teamed up with that good guy, Ralph Smart, who's totally so smart. Once more, again, the secret. It's always about like occult knowledge and secrets and forbidden this and forbidden that. The secret of something. Oh my words. Give me a break. This is laughable. The secret of secrets diving deep with Ralph Smart and Billy Carson. Who's Ralph Smart? The guy that does the Uttara Bodhi Mudra, index fingers together, other fingers interlocked. He's so enlightened. He does the same thing here. Index fingers together, other fingers interlocked. He's so enlightened. He does the same thing here. Index fingers together, other fingers interlocked. He's so enlightened. Here's a picture of Ralph Smart someone drew, and he's got his third eye open. Oh, that's a good thing, opening your third eye. You must be so woke now, right? Except this is a demonic practice that's leading people to hell. There's Ralph Smart doing 666, way out in outer space. And he does 666 over the Eye of Horus. Notice how these people get along together and they do satanic Luciferian Freemason signs? Probably just a coincidence they're doing that. Here he is again doing 666 on his hand. When I was in the New Age, I thought I might be an indigo child because I'm compassionate and I feel for people and I'm empathetic and other things like that. But that's just a bunch of garbage to make people think, yeah, I'm like that too. Yeah, that's kind of like me. No, you're either saved by Jesus Christ or you're on your way to hell. That's the basic point of things. And here's Ralph Smart hanging out with Beyonce. Beyonce's throwing up the devil horns. Probably a coincidence he used that picture there. And he's hiding his hand in his coat the way a Freemason would do. Ralph Smart, deceiver. Billy Carson, deceiver. Don't listen to Billy Carson, who's pulling on his tie and wearing some pretty cool sunglasses. Looking really hip there, Billy Carson. Billy Carson is a fool and a deceiver. He's suing a Christian because he lost a debate that I'm going to watch after. I can't wait to see how awesome it is. Billy Carson is a fool, a New Ager, a deceiver. Don't listen to him. I don't care for Billy Carson at all, but I do love him enough to want him to repent of his sins, come to the knowledge of Jesus Christ, humble himself. Big key words there. Humble himself, right? He should humble himself. He's not humble. Billy Carson, if you're listening to this and watching this, you're not humble. How about you humble yourself and go towards God, Jesus Christ, okay? That's the truth. What you're doing, what you're making money off of, what you're pursuing your career on is a bunch of deceit and Luciferian garbage, okay? That's what it is. Oh, no, you're being so harsh, Josh Sparrow. Why are you talking about that? He's a deceiver leading people to hell, and he's on his way to hell himself because he's full of himself, not humble at all. Brothers and sisters, everyone else, God bless you.